Hello, welcome to On Course with Quecho Global. Today we're going to have an interesting conversation. But before that, I know it's been a while. I've been away from this space. I'm back and I'm going to be doing amazing content as it comes by. But thank you for staying. Thank you for still following these audios and, sharing and liking and commenting and all of that. I want to share something very interesting with you that got my attention this very morning. Real quick, I was having a conversation with my wife just this very morning. And the conversation was centered around a prospective client. I run business as a swim coach. My wife is also a professional chef. So basically, the kind of people who come to her. She has this pending clients on her list. Then the conversation churned out to, if it is God's will, they will come to me. Amazingly, I had to stop her right there and tell her that, man, there's this thing I always speak against when people don't know the will of God and then they want to use, let me call what I will term as emotion, to think that per saying that God will come through for them. So she said, if it's God's will. And I said, listen, I don't believe in this thing called if it's God's will. But there's one thing I know for certain. And that one thing is one thing that I have settled my mind on. I'm settled myself with. And that's my mindset. That's my wiring right now. And that is simply on something I would term as it's in your face. It's right in your face. And right in your face to mean that here's what I believe. If you don't know the will of God about a matter, then get to know the will of God. Then when something comes up, you'll be able to put in your energy, your effort, your prayer, your conversations, your speakings towards that. But if you don't know the will of God and you say if it's God's will or what if, the moment you say that, you've already shut yourself in the face. And that's totally off. That's totally really out of the equation. But here's the thing for me, and here's what I told my wife. I have come to believe just this very one thing. And I always say, it's amazing how that works for me. I've come to just believe it. And this is the thing. I always say this thing that when people are with me, they gain. And when people leave me, they lose. A lot of people misunderstand me and misconstrue me for many things. But in some sense, I really don't care. I'm saying this with the effect that, not that I'm arrogant, but I'm saying this with the effect that I have so worked on myself, which I'm still working on myself. And I still believe that I have a value. I have value to give to anybody who comes into my space. I have something to add to anybody's life the person who comes into my space. I have something to add to their lives. So if you're with me, you gain. If you go, you lose. And here's my cue. My cue is from what Jesus said in John. It says, whoever comes to me, my Father gave them to me. That's what Jesus said. And I've so come to believe that if Jesus Christ is in me and I am in him, then I have no option than to believe that. That whoever comes to me, my Father God gave them to me. And that's what I told my wife. See it as the prospective client that has come your way. The moment the person has reached out to you, once they have come to you not because they chose it, not because they willed it, not because you chose it, not because you asked them to come. Even if it's on recommendation base, they came to you because your Father God gave them to you. Let your mindset be like this. Let your perspective be like this. Let your dealings be in this thinking. But another thing that I added to it is this. Though God gives us the people he gives us, both of us still have choices and options. But if the person still comes to you, God gave them to you. The only thing you need to do, because human beings, we have choices, we have options, we have will. The only thing you need to do is to contend for the person. Fight to retain the person. You know why? Because there's an adversary in this world. Except we want to close blind eyes to it. But there's an adversary in this world. And this adversary is right in our face. Have you ever seen boxers? Those who box. Before they box, they do this whatever they call it. And then they stand face to face. Like they can literally feel each other's breath. That's when the adversary is in your face. So whether you are doing business, you are doing whatever you are doing, going whatever you are going, or what. See, the thing is in three folds. Once you are even in this earth, there's an adversary that is right in your face to just kill you as a human being. Right, once you are in this earth, there's an adversary that is right in your face that want to steal you, want to destroy you. That alone is there. And imagine you haven't died and you are doing business. There's an adversary that is right in front of you to want to destroy you, destroy your business, and even you yourself. Everything about you. So see it like that. If you don't see it like that, it goes against you. So whether you're in a relationship, you are doing business, you are running whatever you are running, or you are managing something for somebody or yourself, there's an adversary that is right in front of you, face to face, ready, stubborn, and willing to kill you, to steal, and to destroy you, man. So you better make up your mind and see things God's way. Think like God thinks. If you don't, the adversary has you. Before we even start to talk about anything, the adversary has you. And it's very easy to go with. I'll come back to talk about the mind. I'm sure that will give you a good perspective on how to run some things with yourself. If you have learned a thing or two from this, let me know. You can comment and share with me what you've experienced, your thoughts, whatever it is that will encourage somebody who would read a comment and hear this. And please do well to share. Do me that favor and let me know what you think. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye for now.